Call a spade a spade. Don't tap dance around the truth. Nigerians are a problem in this country. They are not here to work either place that you know. They don't wake up in the morning and go and work. But check where they stay. What did they do? They are here. They are not because they are desperate. How many countries they skip before they come to South Africa? If they have tact and audacity, they must go and face Boko Haram. They must go and face Boko Haram than to kill the black child and destroy and speak on the graves of the martyrs, those who fought for our freedom. It's a tired argument that people fought for us. We fought for ourselves. I was tortured, not on behalf of someone else. I was shot at. My home was bombed. We were at where the heat of the struggle was. So don't tell about people tell about solidarity. They are told by their parents that they actually fought for us. Who fought for us? We fought for ourselves. We were detained. This country has got the highest number of massacres in this country. So now you have a tired argument. No, the African people fought for us. Even internationally, people fought. We pledged solidarity against apartheid. So don't come and blackmail us. Tell me who went in exile and opened a spaza shop and then sell drugs.
Mabefika la labantu abayi kwakho eSandton bayofaka isiphaza phambi kwePick n Pay. Labantu abayi eMediclinic. Abayi eSandton esibhedlela phambi kwakwakho. Baya elokishini eclinic. Abaye eCrawford la kufunda khona wena izingane zakho. La kumele bakhokhe khona an arm and a leg. Baya ezikolweni zaselokishini bafaka izingane zabo. Labantu abayi eSandton next to Discovery and all those mentioned banks bayovula ama competing businesses. Bayorana imafia khona. Everything yenzeka ema township, ema marginalized area, emakhaya, emalokishini. That's why you are speaking from a point of privilege. Because you don't see it. And because you don't see it, you don't think it's there. It's there. Before last week, you didn't know that there were illegal Malawans, over 12,000 in this country, because they're not with you in Sandton. Banabantu elokishini. You didn't know that there were illegal immigrants committing crimes and disappearing in plain sight. Because abekho kuwe kuleyo lock-up estate gate. Baselokishini, emkhukhwini. Labantu laba abahlelanga nawe babridge ugesi. Bawubridja kogogo bethu eKasi. Laba bantu laba ikem abayikhomithayo at another level. Ama drugs adayiswayo. Hayi ngoba bama kwakho eSandton. Bama ema CBD areas, ema lokishini, ema township. So today your kids might not be drug addicts. But keep allowing this behavior. Don't say I didn't warn you.
For weeks now, I've been watching the international conversation about South Africa. And I think it's time South Africans spoke for themselves. We're being painted as xenophobic, as lazy, as a nation that simply hates other Africans. That's not who we are. This is the same South Africa that has sent peacekeepers into the Democratic Republic of Congo. The same South Africa that stood with Mozambique against terrorism. The same South Africa that has welcomed millions of people from across our continent over decades. But compassion cannot replace capacity. We're sitting with one of the highest unemployment rates in the world. Our hospitals are under pressure. Our schools are overcrowded. Our police are stretched thin. Our economy is struggling to provide opportunities even for South Africans. Now, every sovereign nation has both the right and the responsibility to secure its borders and enforce its immigration laws. That's not hatred. That's government. And let's be honest. Where's the same continental outrage over Sudan, over Boko Haram, over the wars in the DRC, over corruption that has robbed millions of Africans of the opportunity to prosper in their own countries? The long-term solution is not for one country to absorb everyone else's failures. The solution is for every African government to build a country its own people don't have to flee. As South Africans, we must also understand what's at stake. This is the moment when narratives are formed. If we stay silent, others will tell our story for us. Some voices in international media may be using this moment to manufacture consent, creating an image of South Africa as a nation of hatred, so that any backlash, diplomatic pressure, or unfair sanctions can later be justified. We can't allow that. We reject violence. We reject vigilantism. We reject hatred. But we also reject the lie that defending South Africa's borders and asking people to obey our laws makes us bad people. Because it just doesn't. It makes us a sovereign nation asking for the same right every other country on earth expects for itself. South Africans, don't let others define who you are. Tell your story and go out there and march if you have to, but do it peacefully. Do it without violence. Do it without looting. And do it knowing that you're fighting for your country, but not fighting against other people. Peace and love.
Manje onchayele ne. O teng ka nkareng ya diteng. Ya bona ba kopana ba shapa diswepu.
uNkulunkulu, if you remember in the days of Moses, the Israelites were once foreigners in Egypt and they were oppressed, and they were crying so badly because Pharaoh was very harsh against them. So I remember Moses abanse go Egypt and then back to Canaan, in the promised land. And then Habafika Canaan, one of the rules God gave them was be kind to the stranger and the foreigner living amongst you. For you were once foreigners yourselves. You were once oppressed yourselves. South Africa just came from the post-oppressive regime. You understand? So we were oppressed by the white folks. And these people used to hide us. Did you know there were base camps in Zimbabwe? Yes, it's there were base camps in Tanzania. There were base camps almost all over the place. You understand? People like Nelson Mandela would run to Nigeria, to the Nigerian presidents and whatnot. You understand? So now personally, this is my personal opinion. Now I do not oppose any foreign national. You understand? South Africa, fight the crime, not the person but the crime. Because remember, it's the crime that is ravaging our country. In specific, it's unemployment. So those are the fundamentals that they should be focusing on in eradicating, as opposed to, because they chase them away, but the social ills will remain. Yes, my brother, they can, understand, nothing will ever change. Unemployment rate is really high. Why? Because they're not tackling the fundamentals, the root issues. I
hope more. Mazulu. Bazulu.
No comment, but mina ngumZulu. Ngusithole ngujolo ngumuntu somatshana ngumsomathi because maphethe bafethu. No comment on that one.
As long as you sharp,
almost that's happy energy. Yeah.